Living in New York.
Overrated.
That was yours?
Hell yeah, that was mine.
Why is that living in New York is overrated?
Because it is,
no,
man.
it isn't.
Yes, it absolutely
What's wrong with living?
is.
Wait, let him. What's why? Why?
Wait. You said living in New York is very convenient.
Oh, yes, it is.
How? Just tell me how.
Metro. You get food everywhere on every corner.
You can't do that anywhere else in the United States?
Not here. The fuck?
Not in any other city. You can't do that in any other city but New York? I'm speaking from an inconvenience perspective.
Our transit system is what puts us above a lot of cities in other places.
When it works.
How is it an inconvenience?
But it does work. I mean, yeah, we have our delays, but it's a really reliable transit system that helps a lot of people.
When I'm talking about living in New York, I'm talking about cost of living, inconvenience, quality of infrastructure, and everything else that goes with that. New York, to me, is a very, very bad place to live. I always tell people, like, living in New York is like living in an abusive relationship.
New York City, maybe,
it's
but
terrible.
not upstate.
Yeah, I'm talking about our area.
And it depends on how much you make. Because if you make money, you can live there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
here's my thing, though. Even if you do make a lot of money, you're still paying a premium for crap.
Like where? Like what?
Anywhere in New York City.
Like what?
If you all right, put like my perspective on this thing. I'm a car guy. I don't like public transportation. I did it when I had to, but now I have cars. I like driving. Mm-hmm. Okay? For me, New York City is the most inconvenient place on the planet. Okay? It's hard to park. It takes forever with traffic. The bridges suck. The roads suck. But that's why you don't
need a car in the city.
But I'm a car guy.
So you're making the choice, though.
Hold on. When we put these in the basket, it was our personal feeling.
No, that's fine. But
I personally feel like living in New York is overrated.
But I'm just saying, but that's your personal preference to keep your car.
Train.
It's really faster.
It's actually quicker than taking a car.
I understand that, but this is what I'm saying.
So you're inconveniencing yourself.
For me, I don't like living in New York. Even in Rockland, I'll put it this way. Even in Rockland, right? Think about the price of rent in Rockland. Okay. Why is the price of rent so freaking high?
I just said that to you in the car.
Okay.
I literally just said that.
You can go to some other place in this country. All right. Like I'll put it to you this way. The last apartment I looked at was $1,600 a month for 1-bedroom studio.
Understood.
You can go get a house in other places for less than that. Yeah, you feel me? Why is it so high in New York? Because it's not like New York is this miraculous city where things happen where it doesn't happen anywhere else.
It's the convenience.
The convenience of what?
Just convenience of life.
The convenience, like you don't need a car. Transportation that's 24 hours. Going to the store, fetching things. It's all right there. Like
it's the Mecca, baby. We got buildings. We got Madison Square Garden. We got the Knicks. That's what it is. You go to the bright lights. We see them bright lights. That's inspirational.
The sad part, and like I said, the sad part is I do love New York, but I just hate living here.
You said it's an abusive relationship.
It's an abusive relationship.
It is an abusive relationship, but I can't.
So you agree?
I can't.
You agree?
I can't part.
I mean, because I have, for a person like me who have lived in other places.
I don't think it's overrated though.
No, I don't, because I feel like for a person like me who have lived other places, like I have lived in the suburbs, I have lived in like suburban city-ish places, whatever, like the the middle ground places. But nothing really beats being in New York and how everything is just really convenient here.
The culture. Everybody's different. You have people from.
I mean, I don't really embrace that. I don't really embrace that difference.
I
don't really go hard for that difference thing because at the end of the day,
I'll give you a reason why. Because that's really the only place in this country where black people can flourish is in the major cities.
Okay.
Because I don't
literally any major city is diverse.
Okay.
Because I know with me, I don't really like go hard with the whole like difference and things. I mean, let's be real. I mostly hang out with a lot of like people that like me. Like I hang out, like it's not really like I don't really go.
Oh, I do though.
I mean I have friends, but it's like that's not one of my that's not in the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
Like all I'm thinking about is the convenience of everything. Like you are paying high rent, but it's like all the things that you cut out, like if you live in Virginia or something like that, the cost of a car and like
traveling,
the cost
of a car is cheaper.
No, I mean, is it true?
Yeah. The cost of living, period, is cheaper.
It is, but then like
your income is.
But then your income is not matching that. So at the end of the day, you're still reaching the same crap that you're doing. So I might as well stay in New York where I can get a sandwich at 2 a.m. Like at the end of the day, like because when I went to Atlanta to look at houses and stuff like that, and I looked at what I make here and what I make there. Yeah, the cost of living is cheaper, but my pay is cheaper. So at the end of the day, I'm still reaching a lateral. There's not anything advancing. Now I got to stay in this dark city where the club closes at 1:30. I don't want to do that. Like I'm gonna be in. I gotta stay in this place where there's no street light, and now I gotta get a car, like to make less than what I make here. Like I might as well stay in New York.
Where that's that personal opinion.
No. This is true. No, this is true. We're just arguing. I'm sorry, but it's like I just feel like to me, New York. Well, you said it's overrated. I think
not.
It's
I'm just
you
saying,
gotta be able to just.
I do wish we had warmer climates. I don't like this.
I was getting to
but
that.
also in LA, I could deal with some snowy days because they got too much shit going on.
Okay, but they live in a fault line.
That's what I said. They got too much. Yeah. I said they got too much going on over there.
You know, and the reason I'm not talking about LA is because it's just as expensive as New York.
It is.
It's pointless to move to LA. But anyway, what I'm saying is,
underwater soon,
as a whole conglomeration of things for me, New York is just.
You just don't like it.
And hold up. Everyone want to complain about the weather. Oh, it's cold. Oh, the air hurts my face. Listen,
I don't complain to the summer. I know what you're going to say. I don't complain.
But I'm saying to the people that do, let's talk about it. Do we have to worry about earthquakes?
No,
absolutely
not.
That's
why I said that I will take. That's why I said I will take.
We've had, since I've been alive, we've had one shake.
Shimmer.
The whole New York said, whoa. I said, oh, I know you remember that. One shake. We're like, oh. Whoa, that's it. That's it. The worst we get is a hurricane. We don't got power for a couple days.
We don't
got tsunamis. We don't got none of that.
No.
We don't got alligators on our front lawn.
Nope.
We don't got random showers. We don't got forest fires sucking. None of that.
No, right? This is why
we got a little bit of cold for 3 months.
This is why I said
3 months,
what I said. I could deal with some snowy days because all that shit they got going on in LA, you can have that. Like, I don't need to ever live there.
And honestly, I don't know if y'all noticed, but our summers have not been hot like that.
I wish it would though. I need to burn up. I love heat. Y'all know I love heat.
We're I don't know if y'all noticed, but
last summer was hot though.
Our summers are not as hot as they used to be.
Man, I need me a hot summer.
And they're lasting. They're shorter.
I said living in New York is like being in an abusive relationship, didn't I?
New York is it's
a horrible thing, but you just
always
can't
hate
leave,
New York the most in the winter, but I feel like New York come alive in spring, summer, and fall.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Like once winter comes, you be like, why the fuck am I here?
You can
and when we were kids, we wasn't bitching about winter because it meant no school if it snowed.
How often did we get snow days?
You live in the city,
right?
We live
exactly.
Y'all were closed if there was some snow, no sleep, whatever, man. Here, your turn.
It's your turn, right?
Oh,
last round.
Is it me or?